and kings and queens of the interwebs. Oh, I should put on a bra. Wow. Anywho, let's not pay no mind to that. Everybody got boobs. Y'all done seen boobs before. Um. Oh, let me put on a jacket. Hold on. That's embarrassing. Yep. Camera's going down for a minute. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. I apologize. Just don't look too hard and you won't notice. Okay. Hello, kings and queens. And oh, that's not working. Anyway, I'm here with the update about my locks. And tonight I'm gonna count my locks. I just counted them, but I'm gonna recount them because I don't think I got that number right. So I've been wanting 108 locks. However, I don't think I have 108 locks. Okay, I'll try to stay on topic for this video because I got a lot of things to tell you guys. I got a lot of stuff I need to upload. I just uploaded a heck ton of freaking videos, but you guys didn't watch it yet, so please watch it. Like, watch my videos, please. I watch your videos, watch my videos. But anyway, let's get this started. So, I'm interlocking my hair, and I'll also explain to you guys, like, the reason why I keep starting my lock journey over is because I have seborrheic dermatitis, and so my scalp gets these mounds of flakes, and they hurt so badly and they itch. And I wash my hair 2 to 3 times a week. That's a lot. And I rinse my hair almost every day. So, you know, it's not that my scalp isn't getting the hydration, it's just something is wrong with my scalp. But anyway, I'm gonna share this to Facebook real quick. I'm not going anywhere. It's just gonna look really weird for a second. Give me just a minute. Okay, I'm back. Alright. So here we go. We're gonna count the ponytail and then we're gonna count the rest. One, two, ouch. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Uh-oh. Hold on. 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, that's how many I originally counted, was 12. Um, Now here's the difficult part. Okay, this is gonna be kind of difficult, but give me a minute. You're probably gonna see one of my reborns. Sorry. Oh, you're not. uh, I guess they don't want to be seen right now. Okay, I'm back. So I got my little scrunchie, and I'm gonna. Ouch. Like, you guys, I've sprayed my hair like 6 times, and my scalp is killing me. It's killing me. Like, I can't take it. But I do have this, and if y'all know, like, any type of... Okay, then. My bird just flew to his cage. He upset. um, yeah. Yeah, I know, I see you. But anyway, this is the Cantu. It says shea butter. I know you probably can't read it because it's backwards. Apple cider vinegar root relief with peppermint oil. It's kind of hard to find, but I found mine in Family Dollar, not Dollar General. I don't think I could find it in Dollar General, but I found it in Family Dollar. So don't get that mixed up. And it comes out, it has like a little thing like this, and it comes out clear, so it doesn't leave build up at all. And once I finish retightening my hair, that's what I'm gonna do. Got my spray bottle of water. It did have, hold on, let me show y'all what else I got. I use this. It's fairly cheap to get MSM powder. You can order it on Amazon, or you can probably go to a vitamin shop and get it. But it was like $6, and it's supposed to be really good for your skin and your hair and your nails. Um, yeah. Let me read it to you. MSM Pure Fine Powder is a naturally occurring, bioavailable organic sulfur, an essential nutrient that should be taken daily to optimize your health and nutrition. Our fine powder dissolves in water quickly and is made with anti-clumping properties. So, I already done got distracted, guys, but I'm gonna get back to my locks. Mom and I, yes, this is hood. Mom and I and my stepdad, we're going on a health challenge. So we were trying to get a gallon of water into our system every day. Doesn't matter how you take it, you just need a gallon of water into your system every day. And so the MSM powder can not only be put in your hair bottles, you put it in your water and you drink it. And so that's what I'm trying to do. I put 8 um little, I guess, what are those, teaspoons in there. Yeah. mm. So there's that. But anyway, I'm gonna get back to the subject. um I have this oil, which is just a bunch of oils mixed up from around the house. Really good oils in there, but it's like 20 different types or something, I don't know. And then I got some shea butter. I don't think this is the kind that like a lot of people would recommend, but an African YouTuber that I follow said that the reason that it's yellow instead of white is because they put herbs and stuff in it, which causes the yellow color, and it's perfectly fine. You can use it, it won't hurt you. I also have Eco Styler with the hemp, because hemp is known to grow hair like crazy. Has black castor oil and olive oil. Um, and this is what the product looks like. It looks like unicorn slob. Pretty cool. um, but I don't know if I'm gonna use all this. I just wanted to get ready for the video. Um, okay. Let's start. Let's start. Now this is 12 right here. I just counted. Thank you for the thumbs up, by the way. I don't know who you are because it doesn't tell me, but thank you. Um, let's go. So, 1, oh, 2, 3, 4, and I wanted 100 of them too. 6, 7. It's definitely not 100. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Okay, that's 29. 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58. 58 plus 12 is 70. Okay, so I was one off. I counted 69, but I have 70 locks. Guys. Anyway, I'll try to show you. I'm not sure how good. Let me get my mirror so I can see what I'm showing you. Sorry about the babies again. This is a video about locks, and I have the babies in here because, well, this is their room too. Okay. So I'm going to see what I'm doing. Yeah. So my hood is in the way. Hold on. Okay. I hope y'all can see, but this is the back and the side. And then I'm going to go around to the other side. And I don't know if you can see my parts because my hair is very thick. But I did this myself. I always do my hair. It's just a hobby of mine. I really like to do hair. Okay. So, turn around. I have to put my jacket on because I don't feel like wearing a bra. And I'm not trying to, once again, expose myself. That ain't nothing you don't see at the grocery store. You know those old ladies that just walk around with the t-shirt boobs just hanging all down. I'm like, okay. But anywho, yes, I have 70. I have exactly 70 locks. They say it's really bad luck to count your locks because once you know, then you'll probably comb them out, which in my case is actually bad luck, but the only reason I combed them out, like I said, is I have a scalp condition, seborrheic dermatitis, and it really, really makes it hard to have a lock journey. Like, I love locks, and my locks could have been like here by now if I would have kept them years ago, but I just didn't know how to take care of my scalp problem, and I was too embarrassed to look it up. So yeah. I also didn't think people with seborrheic dermatitis would even get locks because, yeah, I'd be like, why would they want to deal with that? You can't comb your locks like that. So, I mean, I'd be like that. You can't comb them. So I'm thinking, okay, well, you can't comb them. Daggone, then you might as well just not have them. Let me see something before I make this next. Yeah, I can go one more. There we go. But interlocking isn't difficult. Literally, you can go like side, down, and then side, up. Or you can go side, down, side, down, side, down, or down, side. Whatever you do, as long as it's a down or up and then a side. Like it has to be down side or up side. Some sort of side, pick a side. Some sort of up or down, pick one. But it has to be a pattern. And that's how you do it. It's really easy. It's basic stuff. I don't know why these YouTubers try to make it like it's so impossible to learn how to interlock. I'm like, dude, it's like a 2-step, 3-step, or 4-step solution. It's not hard. It's really not. If you learned basket weaving in school, like if you learned how to do it a little bit, then it'll be a breeze for you. But yeah, that's what I call it. I call it basket weaving. See, I also have to do stupid stuff like this because I don't like to separate my hair. And that's what hurts. uh, yeah. I realized a lot of people, they kind of like they're not as interested in my post and stuff like that, or my, because I have an Instagram and I keep changing it, but my Instagram is at wholesome reborns, just like the name of my channel. Um, but yeah, I notice, people are like, oh, they don't really care for the reborns. That's cool. I can understand that. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. For me, it's kind of like it's therapy. It's fun. I love it. I love it. This is the best thing that I could have ever found in life for me to do. But I want to show people that there is still other sides to me. I'm not just a reborn mom. I'm one of those reborn moms that just absolutely loves her kiddos and wants to show you every little thing they do and how I pose them up and how I take pictures. I really love to take pictures, as you guys will know. I call it raw photography. I like to take pictures in the moment. Let me go down so that this lock doesn't stick up. Yeah. I'm also trying to like learn some skills too. I'm medically retired, so I don't have like a job, but I work DoorDash with my mom, and we do that all the time, and I do it for hours. We get like 2 days off, and sometimes we don't get 2 days off. Sometimes we get 1 day off, and even on that day off, we do stuff like work on the house because she just got a new house. So it's always something going on. Um, yeah, and then we're also trying to do a weight loss thing. So we're going vegetarian for the week, and then we're trying to do all this other stuff. It's a lot. It's a lot. Those of you who know me or who have known me from before, like years ago, I was a beanpole. You know what I'm saying? This right here, because I know you see it. This right here didn't exist, baby. I was right there in the barely A cups. Okay, I was almost a double A cup at one point. Like, oh, um, but honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, people fat shame a lot, but I feel like I've never felt beautiful before. Like when I was a child, I just didn't feel pretty. You could ask my mom. I had very low self esteem about how I looked, and I didn't really like people looking at me. Put that to the side real quick so we can chat. And I have a severe phobia of anorexia, of the way it looks and the way it makes people look. It's a phobia, okay? You can call it prejudice, you can say whatever you want to, but it's a phobia. And for all of my life, basically, I felt like I looked anorexic, and I would gorge myself with food constantly, eat, and try to stuff myself so that I could gain weight, but I couldn't gain weight. And I just felt really ugly. Like I said, it was a phobia of mine. And even though I looked perfectly fine, I was so healthy and fit and whatever. And that's what society wants you to look like, I was doing just fine, but I didn't feel fine. Like, I was at my lowest point in life. I was really depressed. I was stressed out. I was always back and forth in like hospital treatment, everything else. I'm a veteran, so and I'm medically retired for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just out of it. I just wasn't me anymore. I started losing myself. And then they take you, they put you on all these medications. These medications start making the weight pile up like this. Regardless of the fast metabolism or not, medication started putting the weight on me. Um, and so even to this day, like, I can say I have a high metabolism, but my medicine, because of the side effects of weight, I don't know. Like, I don't know how the weight just piles on, but as soon as I eat something, 5 minutes later, I'm like pooping. So I just want to know, what I'm saying? Why? I don't know. Maybe this is my shape, my adult shape. But as I was saying though, I feel like I am so much prettier with weight. I feel beautiful and gorgeous, and I mean, not trying to sound narcissistic or whatever, but I feel like a queen. When I actually feel like a queen. I don't feel like a princess. I feel like a queen because I have a presence. You know what I'm saying? I'm not this little bean pole that you can just walk past and push through or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I got some weight to me. Okay? If y'all don't know, I break toilet seats. It's a bit of an inside joke, but no, like seriously, we just got a new house and I sat down. Somehow I broke the toilet seat, but that's a story for another time. Baby, I break couches when I sit down. Like, I'm not even that big, but I just have a presence that I've never had before. And I don't know, like, I don't like having a double chin. I will say that. I really don't like having a double chin. But I like the breast, I like the butt, I like the thighs. I like most of my stomach, but I don't like when I'm bloated because I look pregnant, which I guess that's every woman's problem. I don't know. I grew up kind of isolated, so certain topics is kind of like, I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? If it's like a normal thing or not. But yeah, really and truly, on my weight loss journey, what I'm trying to do is just lose a little bit of stomach. But I know when you lose stomach, you also lose assets. And so that will be coming down the line. And I really want to lose this chin because like look, that's so much cuter. Like, okay. It just looks better and when I have this, I'm like, I don't know. I feel like my face is boxy and man like, but other than that, I am satisfied with my body. I don't know. Like, I mean, sometimes I feel like because of my stomach, I'm unattractive, but I don't feel like anything else, aside from this, makes me unattractive. You know what I mean? Like, that's weird. I got the ugliest feet in the world, and I don't feel like my feet make me unattractive. You know? I just don't. I mean, I don't feel like my love for reborn dolls makes me unattractive, or the way that I speak to animals, or the way that I'm very, like, centered on the earth and nature and stuff makes me unattractive. It's like little things like that. But, I don't know. I don't know. I guess it's backwards. You got big people who want to be little people and little people who want to be not necessarily big, but they want to be medium. And I feel like I'm at a medium, even though when I look at the scale, I want to cry because I'm like, why is that number so high? Because, y'all, I'm like 60 pounds heavier than, no, I'm about 70 pounds heavier than my normal life weight. You know what I'm saying? And that 70 pounds is like something I'm still getting used to. I mean, I had been moving back and forth around and I gained 20 pounds in 2 weeks. And it wasn't that I was eating, I was not eating. Like, I was really depressed. I was really stressed out. I was taking my medicine. I might have been taking too much medicine because sometimes I get stressed out and I forget if I take my medicine and I might have took more. I don't know. But y'all, 20 pounds in 2 weeks. That was insane. That was insane right there. But yeah, people look at me and they say, "Oh, well, I'm worried about you. Oh, well, you know, you got to worry about cholesterol and heart problems and breathing problems when you get bigger and this, and that, and blah, 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 blah." But I feel like if you want to be bigger, like, I actually want to be about this size, maybe a little smaller. Like, I was happy when I was a size 12. I want to go down one size. I'm a size 14, slightly kind of maybe binging to like a 16, but really maintaining that 14. but I want to get back down to a 12, which was what I looked like when I first moved to Myrtle Beach. And I honestly don't, I just don't know. Like, for society, I would love to lose the weight, but for myself, I really just want to lose about, like, I don't know, what is it going to take to get me back to a 12? I would say I would need to lose about 20 pounds to get back down to, yeah, to get back down to a 12. That's the average size of a woman, or at least that was the average size of a woman in the 1940s and 50s or something like that. And I think that size on a woman is, you know what I'm saying, no homo, whatever they say. But no, like, I think that size on a woman is very attractive. I would love to be a size 12. I don't want to be a size 2. I don't want to be a size, you know, 14. But I want to be a size 12. And if I were to get really, really, really small, I wouldn't want to get any smaller than a size 5. And that's really small. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've always had a big butt for my size. And that's where most of the weight is. Because when I stand up, I don't look like everybody. When I stand up, aside from all this, I don't look like I'm that big. I can suck it in or I can push it out. And I still don't look like I'm almost 200 pounds. And I'm barely 5 feet tall. I just don't look it. So, I mean, that's why I guess I'm not so concerned about my weight, because I see other people who are my height and they're 200 pounds and they're like chunky, chunky. And then you see me and I'm like, yeah, I'm chunky, but it's like condensed chunk. But because nobody has ever seen me this big before, you know what I'm saying? I really let myself go when I got depressed. Like, I got really depressed. Like, getting out of the military and everything that was happening, I let myself go. But can you blame me? Can you blame me? And now, you know, I'm just trying to claim that back. But yeah, I've been skinny. I've done that. It's cool. It's great. Whatever. But being skinny ain't everything. I'm telling you, especially when you're like small, small, you really can't find clothes. People don't want to make the clothes because not a lot of people are that size. Or if you're like a size 5, for instance, a lot of people are that size. So then you have to deal with the clothes running out and you having to wait till next time to buy the clothes that you want. And I don't really like that. I mean, I don't like the way clothes look on me at my size, but it's because I don't buy the right clothes and I'm very cheap. I don't buy myself brand new clothes very often. I might get myself one shirt or one jacket, and then everything else is thrifted. I mean, I even thrift the Reborn's clothes. I don't see the need in getting new clothes. Like, if I found something cute for cheap. um, yeah, I don't know. And, you know, I just found out some people even consider it trashy when a woman doesn't go outside with makeup on. And I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, I was insecure about these for so long because they're thin. And they used to be thinner than this. Like, you wouldn't be able to see them at all when I was skinny. Now that they're bigger, you can actually see them. And it makes me feel pretty because you can see my eyes, like that kind of like cute little Asian shape. You can see that, and before you couldn't see that. And then with my cheeks, I have cheeks now. I have cheeks. I can smile, and you can see that I'm really happy. When I was really skinny, my face was sucked in. So I smile, but it was like, what is her emotion? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think about the weirdest things. I really do. But smiling used to hurt when I was skinny because I could feel it pulling. Let me change glasses. This is too much glare. There, these don't have glare. But anywho, you guys came to see hair. I'm so sorry. I get distracted. I will say one thing though that I didn't expect about getting bigger is that you can't slack up on, and this is personal, but I'm gonna be real with you, cause you know Queen Ashante, she's real. You can't slack up on hygiene when you get bigger and get away with it. You just can't. Like, one thing I really learned was like, apparently there's this thing called the fat people smell. If you don't clean yourself, like the folds and stuff like that really well. And like I said, I've been skinny my whole life, so washing was a breeze. Okay, you wash your stuff. Them was the only folds down there. Those were the only folds I had to worry about. Okay, and then you get bigger and you have pockets everywhere. And if you don't really scrub those pockets, you know what I'm saying, you can wash them and breeze right over them. But you actually, if you don't scrub them, they will get a smell. And I was like, so that's something that even now today, I'm still like, what? What? Like, oh my goodness, man. Like, you feel like you have to shower so much. And it's just aggravating because I hate showering. I hate showering. It's like a very traumatic thing. I just do not like it. I don't like it. But you gotta do what you gotta do. You're a woman. You gotta take care of yourself. You gotta clean yourself. You can't walk around stank, which I don't do. I would never go in public if I didn't like. I just can't. But if I'm lounging around my house, it's a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, y'all. Hold on. Let me see how I want to part this. Mm-mm. 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 I still don't like it. Hold on. Let me see my mirror. Because I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't feel cute at all. I don't know. I never part my hair this way. This is kind of, this will do. Yeah, I'm gonna part it different this time. Oh, that's not done. Mm. Swear my hair has been like the same length forever. I guess that's just a part of stress though. Your hair grows, it falls out, grows, it falls out, and I guess you just end up maintaining a length. Like, I've had this length. Like, once my hair grew out in the military, I pretty much had this length since then. So, since around like my first year, after my first year in the military, my hair, it kind of grew like to right here. And that's where it's been at for years. Even when I had my hair cut off and, did all of that, it's just been there. So, yeah. And if I were to take these out, my hair would actually be here. Yeah. Trying to stay on the topic of hair because this video is about hair. But the next video I make, of course, will be about the reborns, and you guys will get to see the babies, and that will be great. I still owe you guys a school video. I still owe you guys a play video. Like, I have a lot of videos I need to upload that I have not had the time to work on. And if you have a dream, you gotta be steady with the work. And I have a dream because I want to be, on the YouTube thing, and I love making videos. It's so fun. So fun talking to you guys. Um, I don't know, vlogging about your life and just kind of talking is very therapeutic. I'm like a pro therapy person in every way. If it's therapeutic, do it. As long as it's legal and it don't hurt nobody. Which way did I just do that? I gotta focus on what I'm doing. Mm. Right now it says I don't have any viewers because my one viewer left me. Ugh. It's okay though, I understand. And as you left me, I got distracted. Uh oh. Yeah, I got really distracted. Oh boy. Yeah. My one viewer left me, daggone. And I daggone interlocked two locks together. Oh. But thank you for keeping me company because I appreciate it. Eventually somebody else will probably pop in. Oh, you are? Oh, okay. Oh, hey girl. I love you. You know I love you. Oh my goodness. I ain't gonna say your name on here because it's public forum, privacy and all that. But yeah. Oh no. Did I tell y'all? I didn't tell y'all. So, one of the things that happened to me was they had me on one of these medications. You know them antidepressants and all that stuff. How they be having like side effects. Well, one of them is called Zoloft. I'm totally allergic to Zoloft, and this is when I was in the military, right? So I was taking it for a while and everything was fine, and then all of a sudden I had hives like this freaking big stuff coming up on my neck, all over my face. You couldn't see my face, all over my body. You couldn't see. Like, it was bad. And I didn't go to PT. Like, my corporal was angry, so she came knocking on my door, banging all loud and stuff. And I mean, obviously, you're in the military, you gotta wake up. But no, she came banging like the police. And I said, who is it? She said, it's your corporal. I was like, um, I can't come outside right now. And she said, and why the hell not? I said, because I don't want you to look in my face. I look really bad right now. And she was like, what? Like, she already didn't like me. So anyway, you know what I'm saying? I was just putting myself in a hole. She already didn't like me. Um, and so she said, come out here right now or I'll go get, sergeant or whatever, or we'll write you up. And so I came outside real fast. And she saw me. She was like, "Oh, oh." And I said, "Yeah, I had an allergic reaction. I'm not going to be able to PT with you." And you know what this heifer said to me? Well, if you don't have a light duty chick, you're going to have to come PT with us. Ho, my throat was closing. Are you serious? Like, I ain't gonna say the N word on YouTube. My throat was closing. I was finna die. And she's sitting here talking about, nah, you gonna have to produce a light duty chick, or you better go get outside and run. So I told her I'm gonna go to the hospital right now. Go to the hospital. It was right across the street. So I walked. This is when I was in Japan. So I walked across the street and went into the hospital. And I said, "Can somebody help me?" Okay, all the doctors that was in there turned around, looked at me, and said, "Oh my god." I kid you not. They was looking like they was scared of me. I looked like a freaking ogre. It was that bad. And I used to have pictures of it somewhere in my phone, but I was just messed up. I was messed up. Um, and I had told them, I said, I'm not gonna be able to PT. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you think it would be okay if I had like got light duty? And he told me it was a male doctor, the doctor. The other ones were nurses. And he told me, yeah, you're good. Go back to your dorm and rest. And then I was about to turn around and leave. And then I thought about what she said. And I said, but doc, I said, I don't mean to be rude or like bother you. But my corporal said if I don't have a light duty chit, they're going to force me to PT. And the nurse was like, "What the hell? What is wrong with what's wrong with your shop? Why do they keep doing?" And they specifically pick on you. And I was like, "Yeah, they do." Um, and so like I can't remember what I was saying just now. Hold on. It'll come back. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I was talking to the doctor and they was like, what the hell? And he was like, I swear, the Marines are just so stupid. The whole Marine Corps, just freaking stupid. And they are. Like, I'm so sorry. I love the Marine Corps and I learned how to be a woman and I grew and whatever. I matured to a level I never thought I would mature to. I gained so much experience, blah, 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 blah. But the Marine Corps sucks ass. And I'm just going to say it like it is. Sorry, but I had to cuss because the Marine Corps is horrible. It's a horrible organization. I mean, it's just terrible. Like the way they treat people and the way they get away with talking to people and the way that rapists get away with their crimes because they're such a good Marine. Yeah. Mm-mm. No, it could do better. Actually, the Marine Corps has the most sexual assault cases that like any other branch, hands down. I didn't know that before I joined. But I ain't gonna go there. I ain't gonna go there because I ain't take my medicine yet, and it's gonna take me to a bad place. So, but yeah, the whole Marine Corps is just effed. I'm gonna say it. The whole Marine Corps is fucked up. It's a fucked up system, and you know what I'm saying. You worked your ass off to be where you are. It's the toughest boot camp in the entire world, and you literally, I mean, that shit almost killed me. I cried halfway through it, but I fucking made it because I wasn't gonna give up on myself. I told myself that I'm more than a conqueror, and I have to prove to myself that I'm not some weak, fragile little girl that can't take care of herself. And that's why I did it, and that's why I finished my training, and that's why I became a Marine, and because I love my country. And so, you know, and I wanted to show my mom that she did a good job too. You know what I'm saying? And show the family that I'm not a failure or I'm not this or yes, I did well in school, but I can also do this too. Um so yeah. But it was so shitty. Anyway, I got the light duty chit and I was going back to my dorm and then by that time they had finished PT. And so I was gonna go rest because he told me I could go rest. But first, I knew I had to show it. I had to go report to my corporal and show it to my corporal. So I showed her the light duty chit. And you know what this hoe says to me? Oh, okay. Well, PT's already over, so you don't have to PT. But you're gonna have to come into work because we need you. He told me I could go home. That's not what it says on the light duty chit. Then she went to go get the sergeant and the other corporals. So the other corporals come and fucking bum rush me with the sergeant. They're bum rushing me, cussing me out, calling me names, totally degrading my character. I'm looking like freaking Shrek done daggone, I don't know what the hell happened to Shrek, but I'm looking like Shrek done caught fungus or something. He just molded up all over his face. You know what I'm saying? I look terrible. And they would not let me go home. I had to work through that. He had gave me some medicine and everything and Benadryl, and the Benadryl was making me sleepy and everything. And he was like, yeah, you should go rest. But my shop wouldn't let me rest because it didn't say that on the chip. Now, had it been any other Marine in the shop, because they played favorites, that Marine would have been able to go home, rest, and everything. And so that's another thing I was talking about. Like, my whole shop was a piece of shit. Like, they just were. They just were. They ruined my experience of what I thought the Marine Corps was and what the Marine Corps actually is. Like, when you around other Marines, you have a really good time. Like, it's not like with y'all civilians where we have to tone down and we have to be nice and we have to use courteous language and we always got to be mindful of we might hurt somebody's feelings. Like, fuck your feelings. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't matter. We could be raw with each other. We could be real with each other. And that was just how we were. And that is something I loved about the Marine Corps. However, when you come out to the real world, you can't do that. You can't say those things. And I'm still learning how to moderate myself because I didn't used to cuss this much. But when I was in the Marine Corps, I was pissed. I wanted to go home so bad. I cried. I even called my mom after I made it. Like, I'm ready to go home. I can't do this. You know what I'm saying? But I did. I did for as long as I could, and I did a month short of 3 years. I had one more year left, but I got medically retired. So, oh, it fucked me up. The whole Marine Corps, the whole system was just. And then when I got stateside, I met Marines who were actually straight. They were cool people. You know what I'm saying? They didn't take the shit so seriously and put themselves in imaginary land. Like, oh, you're an ambassador to the United States. I'm like, okay. And I've always been a good person. I've always followed rules. I've always done what I was supposed to do. You don't have to treat me like a bag of ass. Like, you do not have to do that. You don't have to call me a shitbag or say, hey bitch, or hey motherfucker, or hey shitbag. Or Hunter is fine. You don't have to call my rank out. You don't have to do nothing. Even though that's very disrespectful because I have to call you corporal every time I address you, I will take Hunter over being called a shitbag or a bag of ass or a stupid bitch or motherfucker. Like, come on. But anyway, I'm done with my rant. I'm done with my rant. I'm done talking about the Marine Corps. You know what I'm saying? It was a cool experience all in all. And low key, I kind of want to go back in, but not the Marine Corps. I don't know. I don't know. If I had a chance to do a do over, I might take it because I feel like that experience was specifically bad. But other people have amazing experiences, and I've been in so many other places and had great experiences, like when I worked in Postal. I was a freaking star Marine. They bragged about me so much. They were writing my office and telling them, oh, she's an amazing Marine. She goes above and beyond. She stays after work. She even offered to come in before it was time. And for PT, she's awesome. Never falls out of a run. Never messes up when we're doing the workouts. She motivates people. She's a great leader. Blah, 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 blah. But to my shop, I was always the shitty Marine that didn't belong there. So, I just don't know. I just don't know, y'all. It really messed with me. It messed with my head. Um, and even after said things happened to me in the military, and I tried to talk to my corporal about, even though it was none of their business, they spread it around like a rumor. Everybody knew it. My gunnery sergeant was the one that spread it around. You know what I'm saying? Of all people. And They was like basically, oh, it happens to women in the military, blah 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 blah. You just suck it up or whatever, and it's just, what I'm saying, are you gonna let this ruin your career? That's a weak decision, and blah 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 blah. Or one guy told me dead to my face, which I hated his ass. You're selfish as hell. You're so selfish. Like, why would you leave our shop and you know we need help? And I was like, do you not understand what happened to me? I'm being stalked. And in case you didn't realize, it's not like I can depend on y'all. None of you motherfuckers like me. You guys do not like me. So it's not like I can be like, hey, can you watch my back? Or hey, can you walk with me across base? Because I like to take midnight strolls. Like, you wouldn't do that for me because you don't like me. So why would I want to stay in a base where I'm in danger? I just don't get it. I don't know. Call me crazy. Maybe I was wrong, but it happened, and that was life. And I said I was going to get off this topic, and that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. Huh. I don't even remember what I titled this video. It was like lock update and something else. And then I just went off. Yeah. But this time for sure, guys, I promise, I'm not gonna comb them out. I'm gonna keep them this time, and that's just gonna be that. And I'm gonna have the knee length hair that I've always wanted. It's gonna happen. Ashe, ashe, baby. No, seriously though, it's gonna happen. But yeah, put in the comments below or whatever how y'all been doing. If you got my number or whatever, you got my Facebook, my Instagram, whatever, whatever, whatever. I got a public Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up. Let me know how you been doing. Uh, is it just me that's just been in the rough lately? What? Wow. Oh my goodness, it's been so difficult. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm still awake. So you already know this is my only day off right now. I think what happened Sunday we were working. We worked Sunday, so today is my only day off. Um, and we're gonna start back dashing tomorrow. So yeah, I'm trying to finish my hair before we go back into work. Because I'm pretty sure we're not going to take tomorrow off. We need to work. We have things we got to pay. And yeah, that's what DoorDash is. DoorDash is the bill money. That's all it is. It's not fun money at all. It's bill money. So basically, me and mom, we work for free. That's what it feels like. Uh, but I get a decent income, but I'm still going through my divorce and everything. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got a lot of debt that came from that, and I haven't been able to work on it because I've been hella busy. So, yeah, eventually, y'all just keep me in your prayers because I really want to be divorced. I really want to be divorced. I'm trying to get baptized into this church that I love, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and I've been trying to get baptized since 2018 of June. Um, I wouldn't say June. That's when I started meeting with the missionaries. I would say around like October of 2018. And I just haven't been able to do it because of this whole crazy mess. Yeah. Mm. Another thing too though is like when I got into the military, and I know I said I was gonna talk about it no more, but when I got into the military, I lost touch with a lot of my friends that I grew up with, and y'all, some of them I even forgot who they were. I ain't gonna lie to you. There was one girl, and she's really, really sweet, a Hispanic girl, sweet as could be. That's all I remember about her. I don't know who she is from Eve. I just like who are you? You know what I'm saying? She was like, oh, you used to come over and sit with me, and I used to come over and sit with everybody. So I don't really remember a lot of things. Like I don't know. Like I was always that person that didn't like to see other people sitting by themselves. Like some of my friends that I do have still to this day could tell you, like she would always go up to random people, and if they looked like they were lonely, she would just go talk to them. Even if we advised her against it. So yeah, I would definitely do that. Um, I don't know. It's weird though. Like I don't know. I help people without attachment, and I talk to people, and I care for people without attachment. I don't need an end result. I don't need to even feel happy about what I'm doing. It could be a miserable experience, but I help them because I want to see them at their best. You know what I'm saying? Even though it doesn't necessarily give me a um an ego boost, because a lot of times it really doesn't. I'm just gonna be real with you. You hope that it would give you an ego boost, but it doesn't. And I'm like Buddha. You know what I'm saying? Let it go and keep moving. You know, Except, unlike Buddha, I'm not gonna leave my daggone wife and kid to go find myself. He did do that, by the way. I don't. It's like, come on, man. It would have been cool though if he would have taken them with him, but he was like, nah. He was like, there's too much stuff going on in the world, and I gotta figure it out. And yeah, Buddha was cool, but that part wasn't. But I think she remarried anyway, so it really don't matter. Or he went back to her, or something like that happened. I don't know. Uh, I'd be like Kermit the Frog, but that ain't none of my business. Oh man, I miss those Kermit the Frog memes. Ugh, this world is changing so fast, and the technology is getting harder and harder to like do. I can't keep up with it. There's something called coding nowadays that they're teaching, and I'm just like, what the hell is that? What is that? Mm, it's so much. Ugh. But yeah. Then these kids today, they'll never know what real school was like. They'll never know. Oh, I forgot to do one in the back. How did I miss a whole freaking lock? I feel like going back there. That's the jungle. That's that. Ooh, that can't you, don't you back there. That can't you do it and don't you try. uh, but yeah, I started thinking I would love to be like one of those YouTube vloggers that come out and they talk and they like discuss things. That's something that's really fun. And then also like me being a shaman and everything. Yes, I'm a shaman. But that's not necessarily a blessing. It's kind of a curse. We ain't gonna talk about that. It's like I feel like I have a lot of like inspirational wisdom and things that I could teach people and talk about like on like a personal level. I've always been a helpful person, and that's something I'm just drawn to doing. Um, Not helping people financially though. I'm not really into that. I'm so sorry. Call me selfish. I don't care. I'm not into financially helping people unless I really can see them and I can see that they need, and they're not just some druggie or whatever. Like, mm-mm. But I would help with physical things like food and clothing and blankets and that sort of thing, or advice, or just a listening ear. Yeah, yeah, sure. But you got all these people out here that claiming to be all these things that they really aren't. And they getting money from people for something they got gifted for free. I'm like, okay, so yeah, you have whatever, a little bit of psychic ability and you're like doing it. I understand you need to make money, but damn, $500 for a reading? Like, that just don't sound right to me. I'm sorry. Like, God gave you a gift and you're able to see certain things happen before they happen. You're able to have prophetic dreams. You're able to do this. You're able to do that. You're able to heal a little bit. Cool. But then you just start abusing it. And that's when I just don't feel like it's legit. So I don't mess with that stuff anymore. Like, yeah, I do. I will say, yes, I'm a shaman, but no, I don't do all that other stuff. I don't do spells. I don't do this. And I don't do that. I just know that I am. It's just one of those things. I've been talking to spirits since I was a child. I've been able to communicate. No, I can't see them, and I'm glad I can't because that will scare the living hell out of me. But it just is what it is. And I think people who really have gifts like that, we just really don't talk about it. You know what I'm saying? We just don't. Like, my channel was called The Unlikely Shaman or Shamanic Reborns, and then it was called like The Unlucky Shaman or The Unlikely Shaman. Unlucky is pretty good too. Because, it's just like I don't do things that people who claim that they're shamans do. Like, I don't want to. I don't feel a need to. If I really have a need, I'm going to go to the Bible. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go to the Book of Mormon, or I'll go to the Quran, or I'll go to the Bhagavad Gita, or I'll go to the Dhammapada. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll go to ancient wisdom first before I just see some witch doctor that, you know what I'm saying, I don't know from Adam. Say he could be selling me something that's got a root in it, and I take it or I use it, and then I have misery in my life because he practiced dark stuff or satanic stuff. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. The gift I got came from Almighty God Yahweh, and I don't. I love Hinduism. I love everything else, but I left that whole magic, all that type of stuff. I pretty much left that alone. Like, I'm not gonna say all the way because I still have some lingering desires and all that good stuff, but I pretty much left that shit alone. I'm so sorry. Like, that's like dangerous as hell. And I don't care how many years you've been practicing or how you've been doing. A spirit can turn on you and flip just like that, and you do not know what you get into. Yes, I have spirit allies. Yes, I have spirit companions. Yes, I talk to spirits. But at the same time, there's only so far that my trust goes with something I cannot see. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what's going on. I don't even know what you're wearing. So, yeah. Yes, oh no. Personally, too, like, another thing is in my adolescence, you could ask my mom, like, all through my childhood and stuff, I used to just talk. And you could hear me talking. And it was as if I was answering, but I was talking and I was channeling spirits and I was actually responding to them. And it was just a whole ordeal. And, and then as I got older, um, my adolescence became very lonely. I was by myself a lot because we lived in the country and it was a lot going on, and daggone the house was freaking haunted. I kept finding like ancient Native American artifacts and stuff, and all types of weird, uncomfortably crazy things which has happened. I'm done with my hair, by the way. And oh no, no, you gonna lay down. Hold on. Neji, we didn't come on here to hear you sing. I'm just kidding. I love to hear him sing. Ah, that's my little buddy right there. Um, I don't think that's gonna work. whatever. I'll take it. Um, what was I talking about again? Oh yeah, that. Yeah, and then I met my spiritual companions when I was 14 and all that good stuff, and that was kind of a really tough part of my life because, not trying to like bang on my parents or nothing, but I was left alone at the house for like days on end, and a lot of times I didn't have that attention or that care or that raising or that somebody to actually kind of teach me different things as I matured. And so I depended on the spirits. Honestly, I wouldn't be who I am today if it wasn't for them because I didn't have a lot of direction growing up as a teenager or as a tween. I didn't have like pretty much any direction, you know what I'm saying? Like as far as my mom was concerned, as long as my grades are good, I'm not sleeping with nobody, I'm not doing nothing, and I'm straight. And as far as my dad was concerned, as long as his shoes looked nice and his clothes was fresh, he really didn't give a damn. So, it's just, I don't know. I have, I love my parents, but I have emotionally unavailable parents. And, sometimes I have to fight tooth and nail with my mom about it, but, we love each other, and that's what really counts, is that we love each other. But yeah, when I really need deep emotional support, I cannot depend on it from them. And so I go into this whole spirit thing, and I talk to the spirits, and I cry with them, and I talk to my babies, who I believe are spirited as well, because I believe that entities that are lifelike or have eyes or whatever, or things that have eyes have spirits. But that's a whole nother thing. Um, and I just talk to them, and you know what I'm saying, I just have a conversation with them, and I start feeling better, you know, like like I don't know, like the spirits within them will be like, that's okay, you're so strong, you've come so far, and you're such a good mommy to me, you take care of me, and you clothe me, and you love on me, and you treat me like I'm real, living, and I'm not, and I don't know. It's just a whole bunch of things, and it just makes me feel good about myself. And when I take care of animals, the way they respond to me, it just makes me feel good about myself. So yeah, that right there, that makes me feel good. Helping people, I love helping people, but I don't really care about getting anything back. But like just doing for nature or natural things or supernatural things, that's where I care about getting my feedback, because that's where I've just always been. Sorry, I'm distracted. I just broke something. I'm trying to fix it. Yeah. But yeah, this insomnia is aggravating. Let me take my medicine. I'll be right back. Oh, Maria. Sing with us, ye cherubim. Heaven and earth resound. Salve, salve, Maria. Sorry. Hi. By the way, also on my health journey, I wanted to tell you guys, I'm down to 1.5 pills a day. I don't take pain pills. I don't take nothing but mental health medication, and I have kind of changed my diet, and I've gotten more active because I've been motivated. And yeah, hold on, guys. Watch this. Just watch. Just watch. Wait for it. Najee, what you doing? What you doing? Are you singing to your mommy?
Are you singing? You playing with your toys? Why are you playing with your toys at 3 o'clock in the morning? Hmm? Why are you playing with your toys at 3 o'clock in the morning? If you guys don't have a parakeet, I highly recommend you get one. Like, they actually are better than, no offense, Marka, I love you. They're better than cats and dogs. Because a lot of places don't consider birds as pets, believe it or not. And these birds don't get that loud. Like, yeah, he will screech sometimes, but he's really not a nuisance. Let me get up close to you. Hey, baby. Hey. What you doing? I named him Neji after the character on Naruto. He has the gift of the Byakugan, which is where he basically has X-ray vision and he can see really far away, like precisely really far away. And birds have precise vision where they can see objects really far away. They can pinpoint, and also when they look at something, they really look at something. Like they look with their heart and soul. You're like, damn, you gonna stare at me that hard? So yeah, I named him Neji because it's kind of creepy, but it's cute. Yeah, who's a cute boy? Who's a cute boy? Check this out. Okay. So he doesn't do tricks, but he lets me hold him and do this. I love you. I love you. I love you. You stink. You smell like a bird. You tank tank. I'm gonna eat your feet. I'm gonna eat your feet. You tank tank. You smell like a bird. You smell like a bird. So yeah, I decorated the yeah, he's done with me. I decorated the cage all by myself and put it together by myself. And I put that by myself. And my trash can, don't worry about it. But I'll show you guys a little room tour. Don't judge my clothes on my bed. But so this room I repainted entirely, and I rent out from my mom. So until I get my own place, because Myrtle Beach is too high. And yeah, I did a focus wall. It's actually peacock blue, so it's a teal, but you can't see the. Let me see. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to see the teal, but it's this color, which won't show up. I don't know. And then I got this artwork from my grandma's neighbor who passed away, and that from him as well. Then I got Afro Barbie, uh, my prayer station, and my chest. So yeah, my menorah, all that good stuff, my meditation beads that I barely use, then my retirement flag, and all the babies are put to sleep. We squeeze in this space together, but we make it work. And then my hat, and I painted. I didn't paint the ceiling. Yeah, I didn't paint any of that, but I'm gonna buy a new ceiling fan to put in the room because we all chip in for the house. So I'm gonna buy a new ceiling fan. Um, and then tonight I just did this where I stacked the two dressers, put them over here. I'm still trying to figure out how to declutter that and all that crap. And then back to Neji, and then back to my window, which is where I can see. Had to get my medication out of there, which is where I can see the dog. But you can't really. So my glass is gross, but you can't really touch it because this is like early 1930s, 1940s, and it has lead in it, so you can't mess with it. But we're gonna get new windows soon, and so then yeah, you'll be able to do it. And then my floor has this. This is like real wood, and I bought this little rug. It's called a 3D playmat. It's not even available anymore, but it's on Amazon. Kind of put the kids theme into it too, and my stuff. And those are my Hot Wheels down there. So right now, I need to buy one more dresser because I don't have storage right here. Um, and here's all my Hot Wheels, Matchbox, Machuda, whatever. Yeah. And then I have this really cool thing I wanted to show y'all. Or like if you have a small pet, like a kitten or a puppy, or I wouldn't put a puppy in this, like a kitten or a bird or a rabbit or something, you can put them in here. There's a feeding tray and water tray. You don't have to have this. This screws in, and the animal can breathe because the holes are huge, but it's not insulated. So if your animal is not supposed to be in the cold, do not take this outside. I tried that today, and then I felt the inside, and then I felt my bird, and he was cold, and it was cold. And before I even got to the house, one of the spirits was like, hey, you need to turn around because, you should check on your bird. But I couldn't check on my bird because I had a baby strapped to me. I had the bird strapped to me on the back. I had my dog as I was walking. And so we ended up walking back home. And then I took him out to check on him. And in fact, he was very cold. So that was kind of scary. But he didn't get sick. He wasn't complaining or screeching or nothing. And then on the back, you have these nice mesh, what are these things called? Yeah, these, whatever these things are. And then you have a chest strap as well. Oops. You have a chest strap as well, which will help out if you need to lift or whatever. But yes, this is my space, and this is the holiday Barbie for the year 2021. I've never seen Barbies like this growing up, so I wanted to make sure I got her. Um, and yeah, and this is my messy space right here, so don't look at that. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I love y'all. Peace and blessings, kings and queens. Queen Ashante is out. Good night. Yes.